My advice to those of you who are interested in doing a marathon.
Welcome to 10K Tuesday.
All right, welcome to 10K Tuesday. If you've never been here before, hi, my name is Scott, and every Tuesday I have made a rule for myself that I must run a minimum of 10 kilometers before I can even talk to you. And plus, I've got this audacious goal of making $10,000 on a Tuesday. Today, I've got a little buy order in. We're not gonna make $10,000 today, but we keep at it and eventually we'll get there. And anyway, the whole purpose of this video, I'm not gonna really get into that. I just ran my first marathon this past Saturday. And by the way, I attribute my ability to even run 10 kilometers today on Tuesday to cold water submersion. And I dropped a video yesterday about that, and I showed you as I got into the ocean and did all that stuff. So check it out, it's pretty cool, and hopefully it'll help you. So I want you to see today, if you have any interest in running a marathon, I documented the marathon that I just ran, my very first one here on Saturday, and particularly if you have interest in the Richmond Marathon. That's the one that I did here in Virginia. So I hope you enjoy it, hope it helps, and enjoy the video. Thanks for watching. Hey, what's going on? I am making this video driving down to Richmond. Tomorrow is November 16th, 2024, and it will be my very first marathon, the Richmond Marathon. So I'm absolutely stoked about that. I've been training really hard, and so I guess I'm just sort of making this video to document that, and maybe it will help somebody else. You know, it's coincidental because I'm 49, right? Well, what's the age that most people run their very first marathon? It's like 29, 39, 49, 59, so it's a thing. Like, I'm really not all that special. I think Malcolm Gladwell, I think I might have learned that by reading him, like Tipping Point or something like that. I don't know how that stuck. So one cool thing about marathon running is the week right up to the marathon, you get to carb up. So I've been eating pizza and pasta and probably more ice cream than I really should, and it's all like I'm carbing up. I get to carb up, you know. So Airbnb, here's what it be. And so I'm gonna kind of carb up for the last time, and tomorrow 7 a.m. be running. Thoughts about the race. For me, it's not a race. I'm not competing to win anything. I just want to finish it. It's just a benchmark. It's a goal. I guess it's that way for a lot of folks. Kind of an adventure here, going to, you know, I live in Virginia Beach. The marathon is in Richmond. It's about a 2-hour drive. My lovely wife is on her way behind me. And this area's got a little fenced-in yard for the dogs. So, my advice to those of you who are interested in doing a marathon, there's never going to be a convenient time for you to do your first marathon. So, just go ahead and commit to it. It's going to cost you, you know, probably $100, $150, maybe $200, somewhere in that ballpark. And so, once you do that, bam, you're committed. You know, and you'll find a way. You know, of course, don't wait till like the week before the thing. Do it a couple months in advance. And there's programs out on the internet that show you how to train for a marathon if you're not even a runner. Like, it's crazy. Like, say tomorrow you run 1 mile. The next day you might run 2.5 miles. Next day might be 1 mile again. You know, you're just crazy, like staggered systems. And I did a shitty job with that. I just simply staggered myself and ran one big 20-miler on Tuesday, and I haven't really run since then. I've done a couple of elliptical things, just, you know, keeping the legs limber and constantly stretching. That's pretty much it. So tomorrow will be the longest I have ever run. You know, when you start really running these long distances and you're over the hill, like myself, I'm 49, I think some things are gonna crop up for you that you didn't know were there. That's certainly what's happened to me. And I've had to navigate them. I've had to make decisions like, okay, do I throw in the towel? Or how can I work this out? What is this that I'm feeling? Does it have a name? If it has a name, can I look it up? And then, you know, what are my options from there? So it's really made me go deep down inside and do some problem solving and decide, do I want to press on? And how do I navigate this obstacle? So I guess that's yet another reason why marathons might be special. You really got to put a lot of thought into it. You really have to be present-minded. You really have to keep yourself free of injury and healthy and limber and juggle all these things. So yeah, man, I highly encourage it. Of course, ask me tomorrow when it's over. And, you know, just the whole adventure, you know, just driving out and going to a new place that I've never been before. I've been to Richmond, but, you know, like, it was cool pulling out the phone and being like, what's the restaurants near me? It's kind of late. And, like, lo and behold, I could walk 0.2 miles and found this really cool little restaurant and a grocery store across the street. And they're actually owned by the same people. And so the restaurant was so full they couldn't even take me. Luckily, able to go to the grocery store across the street bearing the same name, Stella's. I'll give them a nice shout out. Should you be in Richmond, check out Stella's. And the food is just delicious. I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, wrap this thing up and start, you know, stretching and resting and just chilling out, man. And then tomorrow I'll be, you know, really good and refreshed and ready to go. You know, getting good night's sleep. That's, you know, that is a huge priority to me. You know, I live my life with 3 pillars, by the way. Eat clean, train hard, and sleep well. These pillars will serve you well, and if you operate in alignment with those pillars, you know, you're going to get the body you want. You're going to get the health you desire. You're going to get the clarity you want, and, you know, even chicken parmesan, man. There's you can find a way to make that healthy. You don't want to eat it every single day, but you know, there's strategy to this chicken parmesan, and I should, you know, this should be really good fuel for me, and that's kind of cool because it's darn tasty. All right, got all my stuff laid out. Night before, all I gotta do is hop in. It's all done. I even got my little 369 attached there. Shoes, socks, underwear. Sweat rag. This will be very important, actually. Generate a lot of sweat while running. Got my mat here. Gonna be doing some stretching tonight and tomorrow morning. Got all my stuff laid out, all my goodies that my wife got me, and nipple guards. See, part of this marathon thing, that stuff crops up that you've never encountered before, is chafing. Nip guards. Yeah, that's a thing. So these things peel off and you put them over your nipples and it prevents chafing. And then, of course, chafing in other areas as well. So scored some squirrel nut butter. So, you know, it'd be a shame to have to drop out of a marathon because of, you know, lack of attention to these details. So, you know, when you're running a 5K or a couple miles around the block, you know, you're not going to realize that this stuff's an issue. So I just sort of discovered when I started ratcheting up the mileage and realizing, you know, oh, my foot hurts. You know, it's in the car. I wrapped it around the gear shift because I wanted to make extra damn special. I didn't leave it, but my knee brace, that's basically keeping me in this thing. If I didn't have the knee brace, it'd be done. I'd have to just quit. And so part of my research is I found this guy talking about. He said, yeah, this knee brace right here got me through a whole season of lacrosse or something. And I was like, that's it. Ding, 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 ding. Because, you know, something like lacrosse, you're going to be doing a lot of hard stops and torquing and twisting. You know, I'm just freaking running in a straight line and need all the help I can get. So once he said that knee brace got him through a season of lacrosse, like that's a no-brainer. I got to have that thing. Yeah, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and, you know, get to some stretching and flip this phone back onto jazz. That's what I listen to in the evenings to chill out, mellow out. Got me a non-alcoholic beer, you know, just taking it easy and just trying to wind down, low stress so I can fall asleep easy, wake up fresh. We prioritize that sleep here. Oh, I just felt so many vertebrae like cracking my back. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Ice. So I've got a bunch of ice here ready to go and towels. I've got a cooler to carry it around in. And then these towels to wrap up the ice in because I know I'll be needing that after the race. I knew there was something I was forgetting to tell you. Oh. It's the worst one, but the best one. Oh. Oh. Yes. I'm supportive. I'm supportive. I'm supportive. That's him.
Don't ever say I'm not supportive.
I don't know why that song's just a damn jam. Even Eye of the Tiger, two classic kick-ass songs in one movie. All right, I gotta pack this shit up.
Yeah.
We gotta get out.
I feel like they really did.
Gotta get out of here and be running by 7s.
Yeah, you're invisible.
All right, this is it, bright and early. And man, it's stressful getting here because we went through an unexpected toll. I don't have Easy Pass. I didn't have exact change.
And when I looked down, I realized there were a few quarters in it.
Oh, we could use those.
I know, but she peed on them.
I would have gladly taken them a few minutes ago. It was a shitty toll that wouldn't accept cards. Had people honking behind me. But we're finally here, finally got a good parking area. And I'm gonna try to, I guess, follow all the folks to where we kick this thing off. It's just a frazzled way to start something already kind of stressful. And I don't even know why I would be stressed because it's not like I'm trying to win anything. It's not like anybody's, gonna die if I don't, I don't know why I feel stressed when I start a race. And I'm not alone. There's really no logical reason for it. It should all totally be fun. But anyway, yeah, because getting here was crazy because GPS had us routed on the route that is actually the marathon route. And so all those roads were closed. So anyway, we are here. All right, gotta close up, get going. Yay. Why am I so nervous, man? I've trained for this damn thing. Get horns honked at you. This is what it's like. Memories.
There he is. Yeah, he's got his red backpack on.
That always contributes to a little craziness. Track me that way. Show the course. Okay. That's a lot.
Yeah, so Logan and Emma down at 4.
That's a lot of people. Why don't you just come on with us?
Yeah. I'm such a natural runner. No training necessary.
Piece of cake.
Yeah.
I'm gonna carry you. You can be my little backpack.
Partway through, can we do the crab walk? The scuttle?
Less than 1 minute to go. before they blow this whistle, we're gonna see what it's like to start the Richmond Marathon. I gotta pee and I want something to drink right now. So I'm in wave 3. The first 2 waves are off. We're coming up next. This is what the Richmond Marathon's like. It's on. It's on. And it's on. Woo! Just started. Got a long way to go, short time to get there. All right. Kind of cool. So we're about maybe 2 miles in. The jitters are gone. Trying to find our pace. Already got a pee break and another cup of water. Just tons of great vibe here.
Oh my gosh.
Like I said, it's pretty cool. All right, let's settle back in. Monument Street, Arthur Ashe statue. Woo! Yeah! 50. Well, anyway, just past mile 5 back there. Feeling pretty good. There's tons of support. There's people handing out mimosas, you know, just like the water drinks. But, all right.
Richmond Marathon, let's go, baby!
Yes, sir!
Woo! 2024!
Yeah, man. Freaking high-fiving people. Man, I already want to do this again. All right, let's get back in. Just past mile 5. We'll see how we feel at 15 and 25. Yeah. The party's over. Keep going, keep going. I'm gonna keep going. Do what the man says. What are they gonna do? Kick me out? That's freaking cool. Just past mile 7. Somewhere between 8 and 9 miles right now. Looking good. All right, that's just something. There's a lot of bands up here. No, 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 no. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's just 2 of them.
Light shine down.
Yeah. Woo. Thank you.
Let your light shine down.
Mile 10. Feel pretty good. Oh, here we go. Oh, right. Oh, yeah.
Do not waste this day.
You got it, baby. Man. All right. Here we go, baby. Half a marathon. Boom. All right. Officially halfway there. Feeling pretty strong. Just ate some M&Ms that's in my head now.
Here we go.
A little bit past mile 15. It's kind of pretty. Still feeling good.
Woo! Do not waste this day. Woo! You're the man. Woo! We love you. Keep going. You got this. Woo! Looking good. Woo! Woohoo! That's my man. Sometimes I want to kill him. Oh, I'm still recording. Let's go.
All right, mile 20. That's pretty significant. Still feel pretty good. Trying to keep ahead of the 3:35 pace. My plan is enjoy the run. That's it. Just keep running and enjoy it. And stay ahead of these guys. Or else they'll hold me down and give me a wedgie. Thank you. All right, back to work. Got 1 mile to go. I'm not gonna lie, my calves are on fire and my pace has dropped, but I'm gonna make it. I've not stopped except to pee once. So, anyway, it's still worthwhile. So glad I did it. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna finish as strong as I possibly can.
There you go, Scott. You worked hard. Enjoy your moment. We'll see you finish line.
I can't believe it. Thank you. You could have gone like that. Oh my gosh. It feels wonderful. Highly recommend it. Oh my god. I don't know what I'm feeling. Great day for a run. A lot of signs out there that said, that's a lot of work for a free banana. True story. I get some pizza with this thing, and I'm gonna look for my people.
I mean, you don't run a marathon if you're not planning to.
Let's see that other one.
Oh, I brought a fat head of your face.
Yeah, next year. Definitely.
You're doing another one next year?
When you get into New York, when we go to New York,
I mean,
you get a fat head.
seems a
That's
bit
the
presumptuous to be
goal.
planning for next year. Make sure you can walk again first.
So the fat head, is that what people have up on the scale? Yeah, like the
I want a fat head, for sure.
I guess I'd
I'll
send
just
it
do
on.
it of your calves.
Willie.
here for your amusement? Like some sort of clown?
It's like Scott's gone back to being a toddler, like understanding, like, I'm moving.
I'm dancing is what I'm doing.
But it's just not quick.
I've never seen the robot.
5 years ago, did you see yourself here?
No. 5 years ago? Hell no. 5 years ago, I couldn't run 2 miles, like without needing to stop and consume a lot of water and rest and stuff. You want to do the Macarena?
I can't.
That's one way to see it come in. Lori knows it. We're at this cool restaurant called the Can in Richmond. French-inspired restaurant. Was like totally French, except it's in Richmond, Virginia. And anyway, I freaking love urinals like that. I used to be a plumber, so whatever. I love those too.
It all looks wonderful.
So the racing day is done. Got my first marathon in the books. Heading out of Richmond now. Had a terrific early dinner, late lunch at this place called the Can, and I believe it's the Fan in Richmond. This French joint. That was just flat awesome. And to have my wife's brother's wife, Katie, come along too. I got Daniel and Joseph. So man, just having family support you doing something so intense like that. My legs are killing me. I'm hobbling around, and so I'll figure that out. You know, I'm taking a bath straight up tonight. I'll probably do it again tomorrow. Hop in the ocean, do some cold water stuff, and just stretch my legs back out. And hopefully by this Tuesday, well, there is no hope. I'm going to do it. So this, Tuesday's around the corner. What do I do every Tuesday? Well, if you watch my channel, you know I run at least 10 kilometers every Tuesday. So somehow, some way, I will pull that back together and do that. And man, just a wonderful benchmark to check off. There's people that go their entire lives. There's no telling how many people have said to themselves, man, I bet I could have run a marathon if I put my mind to it. Well, I'm here to tell you you can. 2 years ago, for me to do 2 miles was hard. I mean, I'd have to carry water with me and stop halfway through. Now, I mean, I can go 10 miles without worrying about water or stopping. Just amazing, and I don't think I'm some sort of stud. It's just, I've just done it consistently every week at least, and probably sprinkled a couple more times throughout the week. But at least once a week, I pour on a significant run. It just happens to be Tuesday. Kind of my trademark thing, 10K Tuesday. So awesome. I've documented my thoughts and feelings about marathon, and takeaways. So one is, if you're going from a small town to a big city, have a toll strategy. I got really hosed this morning. We went through a toll, and I don't have an easy pass yet. I'm getting one now because I thought that you had to pay like $30 a month for an easy pass, and that's not true. I think you buy the gizmo for like $30. Don't hold my feet to the fire, I'm driving here. But anyway, you pay a price for the gizmo that you stick up on your windshield, and you just load it up with some money, and it just subtracts that money as you go through tolls, as opposed to getting billed. So not every toll is created equal. I've learned this. And so I encountered a toll this morning that was older than me, I'm sure. And it was the type where you put exact change in. There was no person running the fucking thing. And you put change in and it counts it out. It was only a lousy buck. And I put well over $1 in change in that freaking thing. And I was lucky to have it. And because actually my wife was behind me, I actually ran back to her car and she gave me her change, and I dumped it in, and it would not tally up $1 for love or money. It came up 8 cents shy. 8 cents. And I know I went over. So I'll probably be getting this massive bill for running through a toll. So have a toll strategy is the moral of that story. Whether you carry around quarters, you know, like I loaded up with quarters before I left Richmond for sure, and of course I bypassed the toll. So that's just the way it worked this morning from the Airbnb. Have a toll strategy. And you know, other takeaway is you know, in order to run the marathon, my first time, you know, I'm not in a position to give a whole lot of lectures about marathon. I've just done it one time, and this is what I've learned on that one time is, one, you know, you gotta have the desire. You know, I wanted to run a marathon. Two, you have to have the will. I could see myself crossing the finish line. Three, you have to have the stamina. And, you know, that comes with putting in your reps. I had run enough to know, yeah, 26, I can get there. I know I can do that. And then engineering and mechanics. So that's with my knee. I had a little foot pain. Those things will reveal themselves as you begin to crank up your mileage training for the marathon. You know, don't show up. There's a medic tent that was packed full of people today. Definitely put in, you know, commit to training for the thing. And so the mechanics and engineering, you know, I liken that to, let's say you've got a van and it's got a few miles on it. I've got 49 years in miles. And so I wanted to drive that from here to California. And the van's in pretty good condition. You've been taking good care of it. However, one of the wheels has sort of revealed itself to be a little bit wobbly, or maybe there's a bend in the axle and it just doesn't really run true like it used to. And all it takes is one of those four wheels to come off and you're totally hosed. And so the metaphor is of course my knee, and like I had a little pain in my foot, and I think they're interrelated actually. So yeah, there's your engineering and mechanics, and you gotta handle that. And of course, support from your family. It's not a team sport. So in the end, with running these marathons, you know, you can team up, you can have partners, and all that. But your score is your score. Your time is your time. By the way, my time was 3 hours and 34 minutes, if memory serves. And which everybody was saying, well, that's not bad for your first marathon. But I was looking around. The Richmond is a big major qualifier for the Boston Marathon. And I was like, oh my gosh, wouldn't it be awesome if I made the cut for Boston? No, I didn't make the cut for Boston. New York, Chicago, like, yeah. A little bummed out about that. That would have been so cool to have qualified for those races, those super famous races. And, you know, the one that I have my sights set on is New York City. And man, that, when you, and naively, I haven't been looking at what it takes to qualify for these things. I just figured if I put my mind to it and keep running and doing stuff, you know, I just submit an application and get it. You got to qualify, and those are tough nuts to crack. So pretty much everybody that you see running in these big, popular marathons, Boston, New York, those are some badass motherfuckers, straight up. So I'm gonna have to get down to brass tacks and whittle down my time to make those benchmarks happen. But anyway, I got number 1 under my belt, and I don't want to get too long-winded. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. So if you dig the content that I'm putting out, man, I'm glad, and I want you to hit that like button, consider subscribing. It doesn't cost a dime, it means the world to me. And hey, we'll see you at least this coming Tuesday. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you got something out of it. Bye.